Buckingham Palace sent shockwaves through the nation when King Charles revealed his cancer diagnosis after undergoing treatment for an enlarged prostate. However, was the cancer unfamiliar within the royal lineage? King Charles's family history reveals a legacy of battling diseases. Stay tuned to see the whole history of illness within the royal family and how King Charles got the cancer. Let's roll back a bit. Despite these challenges, King Charles took on the mantle of monarch less than 2 years ago. His coronation in May 2023, following his mother's passing in September 2022, marked the end of a 73-year wait, the longest of any heir to the throne. This delay made him the oldest monarch ever to ascend the British throne. Despite the weight of the crown, King Charles embraced his role with enthusiasm, diving into a demanding schedule of 161 engagements within his first year. The juxtaposition of his cancer diagnosis against the backdrop of his historic ascension to the throne underscores the complexities and challenges of royal life. Yet King Charles remains resolute in his duties, facing his health battle with the same determination that defined his reign. Speaking of the health battle, was King Charles III the lone royal to face cancer openly, or were there others? To understand that, we have to rewind and explore the health journey of the royals and see if there were genetic predispositions for King Charles to get cancer. Let's take a look back at the history of illnesses in the royal family. 1. King George VI. His demise in 1952 was attributed to heart failure, a culmination of health struggles that began with a major lung surgery in 1951. Unfortunately, complications from the procedure, including a blood clot, led to a blockage in the coronary arteries, ultimately affecting his heart. 2. Queen Mother, passing away at the remarkable age of 101 in 2002, the Queen Mother battled chronic hip problems and leg ulcers in her later years. These ailments significantly restricted her mobility towards the end of her life. 3. Princess Margaret, Queen Elizabeth II's beloved sister, faced numerous health battles, primarily linked to her heavy smoking and drinking habits. Despite quitting smoking, she underwent lung surgery in 1985. Unfortunately, her health continued to deteriorate, marked by strokes, paralysis, and vision impairments until her passing in 2002. 4. Prince Philip, his passing in April 2021 at the age of 99 was attributed to old age, following treatment for a pre-existing cardiac issue. 5. Queen Elizabeth II, facing health challenges in her later years. Queen Elizabeth II was hospitalized in October 2021 due to low energy and weakness. Her condition worsened when she tested positive for COVID-19 in February 2022. The longest reigning British monarch, she passed away later that year, with age cited as the cause of death. 6. Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York's health journey took a challenging turn when she was diagnosed with malignant melanoma, an aggressive form of skin cancer, shortly after receiving treatment for breast cancer. Doctors are closely monitoring her condition after detecting the melanoma in its early stages. 7. Kate Middleton, the Princess of Wales, underwent successful abdominal surgery and spent 2 weeks in the hospital for recovery. Her return to public duties was expected after Easter, following medical advice. These accounts offer a glimpse into the health struggles faced by members of the royals, highlighting the importance of health awareness and access to quality medical care within their ranks. Following a closer examination of the history of illnesses within the royal family, the question arises: does King Charles III inherit genetic predispositions from King George VI, and is there a repetition of history unfolding? It's evident from the historical accounts that King George VI grappled with health challenges, including heart failure exacerbated by a lung surgery complication. Given the familial connection, it's natural to wonder if there's a genetic link between their conditions. King Charles III's public battle with cancer highlights a shift in the royal family's approach to health transparency. While he's not the first royal to confront cancer, his willingness to address it openly is notable, especially in the context of evolving public relations strategies, as noted by experts from Northeastern University. This new approach to health disclosure suggests a departure from the traditionally guarded nature of the royal family's medical matters. By choosing to share his journey publicly, King Charles III is not only shedding light on his own health struggles, but also potentially potentially influencing perceptions and discussions surrounding health within the royal lineage. In this era of heightened scrutiny and media attention, the royal family's handling of health issues takes on added significance. King Charles III's decision to confront his illness openly could mark a significant turning point in how the royals navigate and communicate matters of health and well-being to the public. In the annals of royal health history, cancer isn't a newcomer. King Charles III's grandfather, King George VI, quietly battled lung cancer, a fact kept under wraps from the British public until his passing, which caught the world off guard. By opting for transparency regarding his own diagnosis, King Charles III is charting a new course within the royal family. Rumors suggest his maternal grandmother and even his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, may have also faced their own cancer battles. Looking further back in history, the case of King George III, who suffered from porphyria, a blood disorder, offers a glimpse into the delicate balance the monarchy must strike between transparency and preserving the image of strength and stability. While some information about King George III's condition was disclosed, it was carefully curated to avoid portraying the monarch as vulnerable, which could potentially be perceived as a weakness for the nation. Navigating this terrain is akin to walking a tightrope for the royal household. There's an inherent tension between the public's right to know and the necessity of maintaining a strong, unflappable image of the monarchy. However, certain matters, particularly those concerning personal health, are deemed private and rightly kept as such. In expressing his appreciation for the swift action of his medical team and conveying optimism about his treatment, King Charles III is not only signaling his personal resilience, but also setting a precedent for openness and honesty within the royal sphere. Despite the traditional inclination towards discretion, his willingness to share his health journey reflects a modern approach to monarchy, one that prioritizes transparency and connection with the public.